when thieves or burglars or whatever you want to call them, when they come to loot a building, whether it's a house or a bank, they look at the potential consequences for them. They don't just think, oh, that's a beautiful house over there, let's rob that house. No, they don't think like that. They will examine the house. How many rooms does it have? How many exits? How many ways out are there in that building? Why? Because once they got what they wanted, they need to find a way to get out. You can break in, but you need to be able to get out also. Very important. Then they'll check how many people live in the neighborhood. Because if there are many people living there, the bigger chance that someone can see you, you can be caught. Are there security cameras? They examine the whole situation before they decide we're going to loot. We're going for it. Now, predators, when they are after people, they examine things. And they're diligent and dedicated to their examinations. Common people in general never examine things. I already talked about it. But I'm talking about believers now. Believers need to learn to examine things. Because the enemy examines you. His evil spirits examine you. The human predators they will use will examine you. And it shouldn't happen that those that are predators and who made you a prey are far more alert about you than you are. Okay, I can give a parable now, but I want to keep this short. If there is a shop somewhere, let's say it's a Japanese shop, and the owner has a lot of money in there. But that shop is never robbed. Why? Because there are two elderly Japanese ladies that visit the shop every day. But those two elderly Japanese ladies, they know how to handle firearms. In their young years, they've killed a lot of folks while they worked for the Yakuza. So even in their old age now, they know how to handle firearms. So anyone that even tries to rob that shop, oh dear, you're finished. And people know about this. So that's why burglars don't even think about robbing that shop. The guy doesn't even lock the shop when he goes home. And here's the thing, it's not only those two elderly ladies. There are more elderly people living there, and they often awake at night. So, even if you think, oh, it's night now, there's nobody here, oh, the guy's so dumb, he left the door open, I'm going to loot. You'll find surprises. Now, let's translate this to the spiritual. I told this before, everyone needs to be covered. Without a cover, almost anything can happen to you. And now, there are believers that don't even think a cover is needed. And that shocks me. Because even pagans who don't have Christ realize they need to be covered. There are times even the predators who hunt on people realize they need to be covered, and they look for a cover. Look, this normal daily life that society is presenting onto you is a hoax. If you want to operate like that, you can operate like that, but you'll be completely vulnerable to all predators. And once you're hit or bitten, the rest of society just forgets about you. They so-called move on because they don't want to be bothered. They want to be left alone. So why would you be loyal to society, operating in a fake reality on their part, while when it's needed, they're not there for you? Agree with Christ. Be at peace.